he was like, if I give her whatever, something, she's going to suck my dick. And I was like, go do that shit.
I told you.
I'm the worst. I'm fucking awful. So anyway, I stay out here knowing, I did know that RJ was a virgin going into this. I knew that.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Convo Series. I am RJ, aka Reg Travels.
And I am your host with the most, the chosen one, aka Trevin Reiser. Back again, once again. Your hostess with the mostest.
Here we go. That's right, everybody. And today is a very, very special day. My female best friend is joining us. I'm going to do a little intro for her, guys. We've known each other for probably about 11 years. I think we're going on 11, maybe 12 years, something like that. She has been my travel partner in the past. That's how we met. And we'll go over that in a little bit. She now lives in Arizona. And we've been keeping up with each other this whole time. That's fucking crazy, yo. And we've never lived in the same state. But everybody, welcome, Kendria.
Hi. Thank you for having
Welcome.
me. Good to be here.
Well, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule.
We got how long? We got 30 minutes left.
Yeah, we got about 30 minutes. We're gonna squeeze some good stories in. Hell yeah. Firstly, let's just get right into it. Let's talk about like where you're from, how you grew up and that stuff.
Yeah, so I'm from North Carolina, born and raised, and I just made this new duet.
I said shouts out. I got a North Carolina hat on.
Oh, hey, it's breaking up, y'all. You do? I can't see it. It's breaking up, y'all. It just froze up.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah, so born and raised in North Carolina. Love it. And still got a lot of family there and everything. Just made this move out here last year. And I've always had a soft spot for Arizona. I like the heat. And yeah, we're just checking it out here for now.
Yeah, I know you love that heat because freaking you're from North Carolina. Shouts out to the South.
Shouts out.
I'm always shouting out the South down here. Hell yeah. But I feel you.
You said that was okay, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna pack.
Or yeah, pack your smokes.
Yeah.
Which she's an advocate for. We'll get into that a little bit later, everybody. So if you're listening, if you're watching, go ahead, roll up with her. And then, do your thing and listen.
Smoke them if you got them.
Smoke them if you got them. While you're doing that, I'll tell you real quick. I smoked with Snoop Dogg before.
Nah.
Kinda?
What do you mean,
okay.
kinda?
Okay, here's the thing.
Okay.
I didn't say I smoked with him exclusively, all right? But I smoked with him at the same time.
Like at a concert?
At the 420 concert, yeah. Like was it last year?
Oh, I remember that. Ago. They had a lot of
I did too, right?
What'd you say?
I did too, right?
I think you were telling me. Tell us this story.
Yeah, I mean, I was in my early 20s, but we went to a concert. My friend had the hookup. She had like backstage passes and stuff. So when we got back there, he was just back there chilling, smoking like, hey, what's up, everybody? We sit down, we smoke. I wasn't even a huge smoker then, so I was like, but I'm not passing up this.
Right.
Like, pass me the blunt. I'm taking it.
Yeah, you don't pass.
So, yeah.
I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a Mormon. You ain't passing that up.
Right. I'm going to be a smoker tonight.
Exactly. But I feel you. No, you actually sat down with him and smoked. He just told us during the concert, he was like, if you got him, light him up. Yeah, I didn't even actually talk to him.
He asked me the blunt.
Right. I was in VIP. We had about 5 blunts each, me and my buddy who was in VIP with me. And then we like at one point of the concert, because it was like at one point we were just like, we just handed out a couple blunts. We were like, fuck, I'm fucked up. Because we were drinking too in VIP. It's free drinks.
That's a lot of blunts, man.
Oh, it was a lot, but it was lit though. So what got you into smoking the devil's flower?
Devil's lettuce. Yeah, I mean, I was never a big smoker. I didn't really start smoking until I was like, I say 24, 25. Like it never agreed with me before that. I had tried it a few times And it always just gave me like severe anxiety. My heart rate, like my heart would pound. And I would get paranoid and think I was dying. Like it just never worked. And then I don't know. I think your body composition changes.
Yeah.
Sometimes too. And I went a little while, and then my friend's like, "Do you want to smoke? You're really stressed out." Because I was going through, I don't know, breakup or something. She was like, "You're really stressed out," and I was like, "Anything." And I smoked, and it was like exactly what I needed. And
yeah.
Ever since.
Right. No, I didn't smoke until I was 21.
For real?
Yeah, the first time I smoked, I was 21. I'll tell this story just real quick. This is when I lived in South America, in Chile. I had met two people from Argentina who was traveling through South America. From Argentina, they were going up to Brazil on a road trip. I don't know how we met. I can't remember. We just met, and then I ended up going to the place that they were staying. And then they were like, "Hey, do you smoke marijuana?" And I was like, "Sure, let's do that. Let's do that." Right. I was like, "Let's go ahead." And then they were
tried it before, or that was your first time trying it?
That was my first time.
Oh wow.
My second time, because the first time I tried it was probably a month prior. And I just didn't know how to smoke it at the time.
I was gonna say, did you feel it?
Yeah, the first time, no.
Well, most people say that
it like a cigarette.
Okay, what does that mean?
Like you smoke a cigarette, you just kind of like, and then like inhale, exhale.
So you weren't like holding it?
No, I wasn't
inhaling. I just don't. I think a lot of smokers don't inhale in the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
So the second time, like when I was with them, they taught me how to smoke, and I was like, "Oh, this is what I've been like fucking up." And then so when I actually started feeling it, I didn't know I was feeling it. And then the guy, because it was a guy and a girl, the guy was like, "Hey, do you feel anything?" And I was like,
it's usually right when you say like no.
I wanted
to working, and it's like, ugh. Like, you know, that's what edibles do. I'd be like, this don't even work. Next thing I'm like, oh God.
Yeah. So I exactly. I just wanted to like, I was gonna say no, I don't feel anything, but all I could do was bust out laughing. I couldn't answer. He was like, "Yeah, you're feeling it."
I gotta tell you, one time I took edibles at work, and like this guy had, I think they were like 10, 15, maybe 20 milligram little hard candies, and that's not a lot for me because I'm a big dude. So I was chewing them up, and he kept giving me more. He was like, "I don't think I like them," and he got them for free out of state from his like sister he went to see or something. And so he gave me the whole bag. I ate like, I don't know, 20 of them. And
what?
I was like, this shit is bunk. Right. It's like an hour, maybe 2 hours later. Because it takes
how many milligrams?
Wow. I don't know. They were like maybe 15 or 20 a piece, and it was a big plastic bag of them.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I don't know if my tolerance or if I'm just too big of a guy like for it to take effect on me, but this is bunk. It's not working. And then I get home, I completely forgot how to speak English. Like
that's how it goes.
My wife was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Now edibles don't do anything to me but make me sleepy, bro.
I get fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Sometimes I still have anxiety attacks. Like it's very few and far between, but I still have had them even now as a smoker. Sometimes I've had those moments where I swear to God, I will never smoke again if I can just live through this. And I feel like I don't want to be the first person that calls the cops and is like, "I smoked too much weed and I'm dying." You know, I don't want to ruin it for everyone. So I just breathe through it.
You won't be the first. I'm sure it's happened.
Call the cops on myself.
And I'm an advocate, so I'm like, I can't ruin it for everyone.
I know, right?
Did you get that 911 call? I think it was like 2 cops or something. Or like a cop and his wife, like he confiscated some edibles and they took them and they called 911. They thought they were gonna die.
Karma.
No,
yeah,
that makes sense.
You can find that 911 call on the internet. Everybody's
I believe that. But so Kendria, you were saying that you're an advocate. All right, so being an advocate, I know you started kind of like selling CBD joints and things like that out of your store, which we're going to talk about.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, let's see. I'm an advocate. I started being an advocate for it just simply because of the effect it had on me. So I saw how it calmed me down. you know, and that was a big deal for me to calm
right.
down in the first place. You know, made me generally feel better. And, you know, if I'm very upset, it helps out in that way. And then there's no side effects, really. Like hunger, it's like some paranoia sometimes if you do the most. But like, you know, you're not going to smoke and go kill somebody. Like you're not going to, you know what I mean? Like drinking's so much worse.
Right.
So I became an advocate of it because of the positive effects that I believe it has and how it has been that way for me too.
And
gotcha. Yeah, just kind of fell in love with it.
Yeah,
in North Carolina, it's still illegal. So I couldn't connect that like in the store. So I was like, I'll do the closest thing I can, which, you know, I did bowls and bongs, and then I started doing t-shirts too.
Yeah.
So like doing as much as I can
within the legal limits. Exactly. Yeah. I got you. No, I get you.
Benefits to CBD.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, like
people come in the store and then be like, "So you must smoke it all the time." I'm like, "Nah, bitch, I like to get high. I'm doing this for you."
Right. This part's for y'all. I like the THC part too.
I would try it. Like I would try it so I can tell them what it tastes like. Whatever, but I like to get high. Appreciate it. So I'm gonna take the real shit.
Understandable.
The CBD is what's really good for your anxiety. The high from the THC is what brings on the anxiety or the paranoia.
Yeah.
But I got this like CBD blunt when I was on my anniversary. I'm from a smaller town, and now we live out here in the city. But we went on our anniversary out here. And I get a lot of anxiety when I'm around people, especially like driving downtown in the city. I won't say big city, but I bought this CBD blunt from the smoke shop, and like I didn't have any like super noticeable effects on me. You know what I mean? It
was calming, I bet.
But I didn't have any social anxiety being in the city.
It is calming. Yeah, it can definitely have that effect. The thing I like about it is if you are a smoker and you have to quit for whatever reason, a job or whatever, but you really just enjoy the process of rolling up and tasting it, it still has all of that. And then you will get relaxed, but you're just not going to get high.
Yeah.
So, sorry. So, yeah, let's go back to your store real quick.
Yeah, let me talk about that.
I know right now we're still kind of like in the transition period from North Carolina to Arizona, right?
Yeah. And it's like harder when you have two kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm enrolling them in school and karate and trying to find a new gym. So it's not just about moving my store; it's about moving my family too.
Right. But let's talk about what kind of store it was, Drea Dare. Let's talk.
So more so started out of a women's boutique is what it started out as. But like for me, I kind of reassess where I'm at all the time and make adjustments accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
So like there came a time where the products in the store weren't a reflection of me anymore. And I am Drea Dare. And they weren't a reflection of me. So I kind of evolved into more of that. Like when I started the store, I wore high heels all the time and, you know, dresses and, you know,
I remember this.
I've done that my whole life. Not until like 2 years ago did I buy a pair of slides. Like what? You know what I mean? So it was a reflection of me when I started. And then by the time, you know, I had it for almost 5 years. So by the time I'm coming to the end, I'm more of a slides with the sweatpants. I'm trying to be comfortable and cute. So it kind of changed. And then my love or my whatever for marijuana was growing, and I kind of wanted to involve the two together.
Yeah.
So I did that as much as possible there. And then like quarantine happened. So it was like this snowball effect of all this stuff that happened. So the people that own the building were going to sell it. So I was going to have to find a new place to move the building anyway. So I had less than 6 months. And then I don't know how it felt for y'all, but for me, like quarantine came out of nowhere. I was in Boston and at a basketball game with my son, and I remember we were headed back, and it was really like I think some of the players, a lot of the players got it that night, COVID that night at the game.
Yeah.
And so as soon as we got back from Boston, we pretty much quarantined. So then I couldn't go make any money. You know what I mean? And I already have to move. So I was like, I think this is my opportunity. I've been married to this brick and mortar store for almost 5 years. I've had to, if I want to go to the grocery store during business hours, it's like a whole thing, you know, so, and I hired a few people during that time, but it was, I had to stay in town. I had to, and you know me, I'm like,
yep.
I'm a peacock.
My travel partner. We got to get out of there.
So it's crazy. It just all happened so fast. And then all of a sudden I just felt kind of like, I don't have to be here anymore.
I feel you.
If I cut my ties from this store, then really what's holding me here? You know what I mean? And you know, I like to explore and travel and.
Exactly. And you know how I feel about staying in one place. That's why I'm out here in Utah.
You don't even live in, now I lived there my entire life. This is the first real huge move I've made. I've always lived in North Carolina. I know how you do.
I will move quick with a quick.
Wow.
Speaking of traveling,
I moved pretty quickly. Like it was a very quick decision, but it wasn't a huge shock. I mean, it was a huge shock to people, but my friends that I've been friends with for a really long time, they're like, where are you going? And I'm like, Phoenix. And they're like, yeah. I mean, I've been secretly talking shit about to all my friends to moving to Phoenix for 10 years. The first time I said I was going to move here was 10 years ago.
I remember when you told me.
I saw an opportunity.
I remember when you told me before you moved, you're like, I think I'm going to move to Arizona. I was like, what? Hell yeah, that's what's up. Come out on the west side.
Until I know it's going to happen.
Right.
So I didn't tell anybody because you speak too soon and then everybody's like, what happened? I thought you were leaving. You ain't going nowhere. I had to pause.
But while you're sparking up right now, we're going to talk about a little bit about travel. Do you remember us meeting?
Of course.
So go ahead.
At 21 yet? Did I still have X's on my hands?
You were 21 because I think I had just turned 21. We met on a cruise going to Mexico. Yeah.
Yep.
And you were already 21, I believe. Do you remember?
I was definitely thinking on that cruise.
You remember the club on the boat?
I do. So I was going to see how good your memory was because that's it.
Literally.
Okay, tell me if I'm right or wrong about this though. Was it Suavemente?
No.
Do I always say that?
You say that every time. We did not meet on the song Suavemente. We danced to it.
What was it then?
It was Rihanna Rude Boy. You remember you almost got kicked out?
You kind of remember that.
You almost.
What I remember was, who was this guy dancing, merengue?
Right.
So that's what I remember. Who is this guy? Because no one, I'm over here like, woo. And then so was he. I was like, I like that guy.
Right. And I that's what drew me to you. I remember you almost got kicked out at one point. I don't know if you remember this. Yeah, you remember it. I could tell by your face. You almost got kicked out for dancing to Scantily.
Thank you for telling everyone. Do you remember that?
Job.
Oh, that was hilarious. People were getting mad and everything. I was like, yo, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
It's a club, bro. It's
Exactly.
a dance club. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Have some fun.
And then Puerto Rico, Kendria.
Okay, so don't skip to there though. Like,
okay, go ahead.
Explain that we formed a friendship.
We did
that week and decided to keep in touch
the whole week on the cruise. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So throughout the years, we have made an effort to keep in touch. He's come to North Carolina a few times.
Yep.
And then Puerto Rico. What's up?
Yep. Yep. We went to Puerto Rico. That was lit.
Now, we met there, right? Yeah, because you were already there.
Yeah, I had already been there. You were only going to come for a few days. And so I forget when you got there. I think we only had a couple days left, but we went hard. We went to the rainforest. We found the waterfall. Remember, we had to go through the rainforest twice to find the waterfall.
Oh shit! You have a really good memory.
Oh, I remember my trips, my vacations.
I have a shitty memory. I should just say that now.
I already knew it, but you guys know now.
Things very well. But then sometimes people will tell me shit and be like, "You remember that, right?" I'm like, "It sounds like me." But
yeah, that's how I am most of the time. That sounds like me. I can see me doing that.
I can never remember. Like, I can remember the smallest details of the most unimportant shit.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to shit I need to know, gone. No fucking idea.
I needed to remember this. I made it a point to remember. But no, so we went through the rainforest twice. We drove through twice to try to find the waterfall. We found it on the second one. That's when you took all your pictures. And then I jumped in. It was freezing as fuck.
I remember that. I did not jump in, I don't think.
Did I say you jumped in?
No, you said you did. I said, I don't think I did.
Okay.
That's you getting in.
Yeah, no, you didn't. I hurt my foot because there were rocks down there. And I didn't realize that before I jumped in. But yeah, so we did that, and then we went to see the city. Maybe it was the same day, next day. I think it was the next day.
All this run together for me.
I know it all runs together. So throughout that whole day, we just went through the city trying to find different mojito spots, and then we just ended up getting drunk that day.
Different mojito spots.
Well, not necessarily mojito spots, but places to get mojitos, because that was our mission that day. We're like, fuck, we're gonna go drink some mojitos.
All the mojitos in town.
All of them.
Coronavirus.
Be careful what you say.
Last time I joked about that, I caught it.
He had the same joke on the show. We were doing a Zoom episode with a guest, a couple of them, and he coughed into his arm and said, "Oh, coronavirus." And then the next episode we had to do a part on Zoom because he had coronavirus.
How was it for you? What happened?
Corona. Yeah, I'll tell you about this, and I'll go back real quick. So Corona wasn't as bad for me as I know it could have been.
Mm-hmm.
I was not asymptomatic. I was like, the fatigue was the worst part of everything. Like, I could sleep all day, and then I get up, walk to the kitchen, and then get back in bed because I'm fucking tired. That shit wore me out. The worst part, rather than the body aches and the headaches and all that stuff, the worst part, not being able to taste my food when I was hungry.
God, that was the worst. I had it too. So that was that for me. Like, for other people, I know it's been devastating. I know. I don't want to take away from that. But for me, it was like the worst cold I ever had. It was an annoyance, and I couldn't taste or smell, and that really pissed me off.
Yeah. I know that was
the worst part.
The worst. I keep telling people, I'm like, the worst thing is not being able to taste or smell, yo. And they're like, "Oh, really?"
I still don't have it back.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm back to 100% of my taste, but I'm at least about 95%. I feel like I could taste just a little bit more. Like, if I could, like, there's something missing. But just going back to Puerto Rico, because I told Trevin I was going to confirm this story. You know which one is coming up.
Oh my God, are you ready?
Yeah, I've already told the story on the podcast.
I think you already told it in pretty good detail.
Yeah, so
yes, there's nothing really.
We'll just brush over it, just because I need you to confirm, just so he knows I'm not lying. So,
okay, you tell it.
Go for it, boo.
You already told us. I'm gonna tell mine, and we'll see if they match up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what night. Like I said,
I think it was your
that day we went to get drunk. I was drunk every day. I don't friggin' know which time it was. Yep. But I just know that we wanted some adventure. So we were all over the island. I don't know. I just know we went to a strip club.
Yep. After going to a Mexican restaurant.
Huh?
After the Mexican restaurant where we got fucked up at.
You remember that? I don't know. Anyway, so we go to a strip club and, we're drinking. We're having a good time. Bad as bitches. I'm saying these bitches were bad, okay?
They were.
They were fucking bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad enough for us to both spend all of our money in the strip club that night. Both of us went into the negative in the ATM.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Both of us in Puerto Rico, $0. I got like negative 250 or some shit.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I was somewhere around there.
all on those strippers. Okay. They had a great night. So we're on the other side of the island. But anyway, okay. So what I don't know, like your part is I know what I saw of your part.
Go ahead.
Like the girls are, you know, all over RJ. They're like giving dancing, whatever. And he's like, they offer him a private dance. And he's like, should I do it? I'm like, fuck yeah.
I told you she was the one that she was like, yeah, fuck yeah, do it.
I'm the best wingman ever. Okay? I'm like, fuck yeah, do that shit.
Do that shit.
So I don't know if you did that or did you do it once and then come back and tell me?
No, I did it.
It was that one time?
That was the one time. Yep.
Okay. I don't remember. I feel like I knew. We don't have censors on this show, right?
No, we don't censor this shit.
Okay. I feel like I knew illegal things were going to happen on the lap dance.
Wish you would have told me.
But I thought we said that. Like, I thought she said, I'll give you head for 250 or some shit like that.
It wasn't 250, but yeah, she said that.
What was it? How much did it cost?
I can't remember. I was
It's an important number.
I don't know, $80. I don't know
That's the one thing you don't remember.
how much I spent.
No, well, neither do I, to be fair. But anyway, he was like, if I give her whatever, something, she's going to suck my dick. And I was like, go do that shit.
I told you.
I'm the worst. I'm fucking awful. So anyway, I stay out here knowing, I did know that RJ was a virgin going into this. Mm-hmm. I knew that. But you were like fucking 22. Like, grow the fuck up, RJ.
I was 21.
Let's sleep with the stripper. Fucking do it. God damn it.
No.
About time.
I did not want him to sleep with the stripper. I wanted him to get head.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So he could keep his little good boy status if that's what he was so worried about or whatever.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
You were trying to be a virgin?
How old are you? For real, be honest though. It was like time for you to grow the fuck up. How old were you?
It was time for me to grow the fuck up. I was 21.
For what?
21.
I feel like you're older than that. But anyway, it's
No, you were older than that.
So it was on purpose. You were legit saving it.
Yeah, yes. We had this conversation before. I was like, this was intentional, correct? Like
he wasn't like, oh, I'm a virgin. I need some head.
No. Okay. I looked good, yo. I was all right. I could have not been a virgin if I wanted to.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Like he could have not. Anyway, so I knew this going in. When he went into the room with her, I knew that. I thought he was going to have a little fun. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't know. And we're going to skip the part about me while you were in there because that's not fun.
Yeah.
But he comes out kind of like dazed and confused. And I'm like, what happened? And he said, I think I just lost my virginity. And I was like, what? I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. We have no money. Let's get the fuck out of here. Like, it was so bad. Okay, so it's not the end of it.
No, it's not the end.
So that was the end of his virginity.
Yeah, that was nice.
So anyway, okay, so we go out. Now by this point, I'm like drunk. Like we're drunk. We just blew all our money. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so we go out and there's a cab driver to drive us because we're on the other side. So I think we're 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
Right. At least. And it's gotta be 2-3 in the morning. And we're 30 minutes away from where we're staying. And so we go out there and I'm like, bring in the cab. And so we're going to get in and RJ's like, Kendria, we don't have any money. And I was like, but he doesn't know that.
I swear. And I was like, oh, okay, you're right.
Literally, in that moment, it's 2-3 in the morning. Like, we're not going to be able to get something bad's going to happen. We got to get back to the room. You know what I mean? This isn't like it's not safe. But I'm not thinking that. I was drunk. I was just thinking I got to get back and lay down. But so we get all the way back. And then I fell asleep in the van. And I don't remember much after that. You have to take it from here.
So we get back to the hotel. And the dude realizes I have no money. I'm like, Kendria, go back up to the room or whatever. Yeah, I'm like, just go back to the room. Let me handle this, fucking whatever.
I don't remember any of this. Once I fell asleep, I don't remember shit.
So she goes up. And I'm just like, fuck, trying to figure it out or whatever. And so I tell the dude, I'm like, look, I'll give you my ID. You just come back tomorrow. Because I was gonna give him an expired ID. I was like, just come back tomorrow and I'll have your money for you. Blah blah blah. I was gonna get it wired or whatever. Anyway, long story short, we go back and forth. He gets mad, I get mad, this and that. He doesn't take my ID, and he's just like, fuck it, fuck you, whatever. And I said, all right, bet, fuck you. So I get back upstairs to the hotel room, door wide open. And I'm like, what the fuck? And she's passed out on the bed. I'm like, damn it. And like, I'm still
bugs, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I
was trying to get that bed bug invasion I've seen.
Ooh.
We had bed bugs.
Yeah.
I guess, did we have Yelp? Like, I don't know. We didn't review this piece of shit hotel.
No, we just was like, oh shit, that's a good location. Let's choose that. But
no, we were like, it's cheap and we're 22. All can afford.
Yeah, it was an experience, Trevin.
Meanwhile, we had to have people send us money so we could get home.
Definitely. I couldn't get home. And I was staying there for another 2 days. I think you were leaving the next day or something like that.
You got lucky that that cab driver wasn't a fucking bad person.
I know, dude. And there's the story of my virginity and how I lost it.
Also thought that story was going to end on a different note. I thought the cab driver was going to lose his virginity.
What?
I thought you was going to send Kendria up to the room and say, okay,
I'll take care of this.
Listen,
Oh my God.
Mr. Cab Driver, I just found out how much a blowjob is worth.
Do it for the cab ride. Take one for the team.
Look, Kendria, I got you.
It's so much worse for me.
Got it covered.
Right? That would have been horrible. Losing my virginity when I didn't want to, and then having to give it up to a cab driver so I can get home.
Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
Terrible.
Well,
Yeah.
for all the listeners
right?
out there,
I know you have to go.
now you know it's true.
You have to go pretty soon.
So, RJ,
Yeah.
So what did you do after that?
After
did you
what?
like go home and like start doing it like crazy with everybody because you
Yes.
had just like
Yes, I went crazy. Because when I lost it, I was like,
yeah.
fuck it.
What the fuck
Okay.
was I doing this whole? See, I was trying to get that to you.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it.
I just saw a young man wasting his life.
Yo, I was not good that summer. Like, I was not good that summer. Like, I don't even want to say it on air,
shit.
but yeah, I was doing some hot girl shit. Straight up, yo. I was a side dude for the whole summer. Oh, it was great. It was great.
I'm glad I was able to do that for you.
I appreciate you. Kind of. So thank you. But I know
He's
you got to
better
go
for it, so we
hear it
thank
about. Yeah, I'm better for it. I know you got to go here in a couple
I don't
minutes.
even want to.
I don't want you to go. This is gonna be. I mean, this has been fun. We're gonna have to have you back though.
Definitely.
We do this one segment sometimes on our show called Devil's Advocate.
Dun,
Okay.
dun, 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 Devil's Advocate.
We got intro music for it now. That's awesome.
We do today.
So it's called Devil's Advocate, and basically is exactly how it sounds. I'll give a topic, a choice of two things. You state your opinion, argue that, and then if you feel like arguing the other side, argue that.
Okay.
This Devil's Advocate today has been brought to you by Twitter.
Thank you, Twitter.
Thank
Wow.
you, Twitter. Shouts out. All right, so the Devil's Advocate is: would you rather have Sierra's prayer or Lori Harvey's finesse?
Sierra's what now?
Prayer, because she prayed for a good man, for Russell Wilson, and now she got him. And then Lori Harvey, she's a finesser.
Finesse, bitch. The fuck?
Yes. She's been with P. Diddy's
Finesse.
son, and then broke up with P. Diddy's son, got with P. Diddy, and then
Woo!
some other folks. Yeah, and now she's with Michael B. Jordan.
Yes.
Finesse.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Finesse, get it.
But then you got to think about it, because Sierra, she had her time too. She was with Bow Wow. She was with Future.
That's two dudes.
She had she had other folks.
She had her whole time, two people.
She had her whole time. But then she just like, I'm gonna pray for this man specifically, this, and this.
believe in that. I don't believe that's how that came about.
Well, that's what she said.
I believe the man in the sky was like, "Oh, really, Sierra? Here's Russell just for you."
You know what? I didn't think this devil's advocate through because I forgot you don't believe in God.
Hey, listen.
Like, even if you did, though, isn't it arrogant to think that like God would rather like Sierra find Russell than to like cure world hunger or some shit?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say something crazy. I was gonna say we need world
Like,
hunger.
this happens whenever they have football. I like to watch it with my son.
Yeah.
I have to watch it with my son.
You have to, yes.
But when they're, and then they get a touchdown, like, "Oh, thank you, God." I'm like, you pulled those 2-a-days. You ate chicken and broccoli for 3 months. Like,
Broccoli, motherfucker.
you did that shit. Like,
Now I will tell you
care about your little pigskin if he doesn't care about starving children.
I promise you, that's one thing that I 100% agree with you on. I hate when
So arrogant.
Yeah, I hate when they're like, God help me do that touchdown. Motherfucker, you practiced.
I don't care even if I was religious.
Oh yeah, he's not either.
As a fellow godless heathen.
Hi.
As a fellow godless
each other out. Let's talk after this.
Well, I do have to say though, I would go for Sierra's prayer. As a godless heathen.
Why?
Why?
Because I'm not a hoe. I don't want everything.
You just named 2 dudes and Lori's a hoe.
I named 3.
He said 3. But I'm just saying.
Oh my God, this bitch is just giving it out. Okay.
I'm just saying, I would rather have one good woman than be out hoeing.
Oh, was that my option? I did not get that from that. I didn't get those.
Maybe I misread.
Maybe I didn't explain it enough. That's basically the option.
That's what you heard?
That kinda.
Oh.
She seems so concerned.
You know what I heard? Would I rather finesse, work for what I want? Or would I rather put it in the hands of someone else to please give it to me? That's literally what I heard.
Not that at all. No.
But I could see.
That's what I heard.
No. I see where you're coming from. I completely get that.
I could definitely see how you could.
I didn't know we were picking one woman or a hoe. I didn't even hear that.
Yeah. It's either you get your men or you just be out there with men.
Well, like the.
Oh no, I'd like to
interpret it. However,
I don't think I would like to have the one. I don't think I'm gonna pray for him, and that's gonna happen.
No, I don't think you're gonna.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna pray for no.
I don't know.
But I found the one, so I don't have to.
I'm gonna say the finesse. I'm still with it because at this point, I don't know if I want kids, dude. And I kind of like being by myself. Every time I think about getting into a relationship, I'm like, oh, I kind of like, I want to start looking for a relationship. And then I think about it, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want that. Like I enjoy being able to come home and chill out with not having to be forced to interact with somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, so then don't. Then you shouldn't.
That's why I want that finesse.
That's how I feel about like
Again, I didn't hear
settling
that.
down and
Heard a
having.
man wanting some alone time.
What did you say, Trevor?
Well, I was gonna say I feel similarly about like settling down and having kids. That whole thing. Like me and my wife, like we have like a very different type of marriage. Like most people want to start settling down when they get married, buy a house, buy some land, start raising kids, have a farm. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
But we're out here just doing what we like doing, and we don't plan on having kids very soon.
Right.
My business is about to take off.
Yeah, take your time on that one.
Exactly.
Me.
But I could do whatever I want. She could do whatever. We live like we're single.
Yeah, y'all do.
But we love each other and we don't fuck anybody.
Like sexually, do you live like you're single?
No.
Okay.
But I mean, I live more like a bachelor than most married men.
I definitely live like a bachelor.
Like with more freedoms.
Yeah.
No, I do like y'all's relationship. Y'all do kind of live like y'all are single, but you're together. It's weird, but I like it.
It's
I could do that.
Very happily in love too. So
I love your wife too.
Well, thank you.
Just to let you know. Sorry, I did say I was a hoe.
Some not weird shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm a hoe. I like your wife too.
I love your wife.
I'm gonna finesse her.
I told you, Trevin, I'm working on that finesse. I need some practice, bro.
Well,
I'm gonna finesse
you
you.
ain't gonna find it here. Oh shit.
But yeah, so I think that was it. Before we go, I think you only have just a couple of minutes. Can you explain the Optimist Atheist and why people should follow you?
Yeah, so that's just the page on Instagram, the _Optimist_atheist.
That's the one.
Okay, cool, because I don't have it in front of me right now. But yeah, so I really just started this because I'm a non-believer. And I think that the thing that religion offers people that they can't get anywhere else, and the one and only thing, is community. So that's a huge part of religion. And so people miss that part when they go through deconversions and things of that nature. That's the part that they hold on to the most. So I feel like I've been, in this mode of thinking for about 10 years. I've been calling myself agnostic for since I was like 18 years old.
Yeah.
But I've never been able to find a sense of community at all. I mean, all my friends were believers. Everyone you meet is, it's hard to find a sense of community, someone that you can talk to and they're like, yeah, I get what you're saying, instead of, shooting you a Bible verse or worrying about your soul.
Especially in the South.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but like anywhere, it's the world. It's the whole world. It's just a different religion somewhere else. Same concept, Same mode, all that.
Yeah, we're surrounded by the LDS community here.
Yeah, true.
He told me. Interesting. I love so within hating like things that religion stands for and how it operates and not believing it in general, it interests me a lot. So I love to talk about it. I love to hear about it. I love like people's experiences because I've got some pretty wild ones of my own.
I'm gonna send you an invite to this Facebook group.
Okay. Yeah, do that. But yeah, so that's why I started the page, just to kind of
get a sense
go back and forth, with other like-minded people and just kind of say how I feel. Because with religion, people are constantly telling you how they feel all day. You know what I mean? You get it all day, which is, look, that's fine. But I think equally you should hear the devil's advocate, the other side.
Aha.
and that's just as valid. And actually, most people believe in science. I think that with the age of information, I don't think religion's going to last that much longer anyway.
I agree.
It's
unpopular opinion, but I agree.
Yeah, like I think information has let us know that a lot of things that we believed, just they did the best they could with what they had, and now we have more resources and information.
More information.
They used to think like Thor was real. And we don't anymore. We laugh at that. Well, I think in a while people will be laughing that we believed this for so long.
Right. And you two are non-believers. I am actually a believer, just for our listeners and viewers out there.
He's a God-fearing Christian.
I am. But I like to just personally have a caveat to that. I believe in God and I have a relationship with God. That's how I say it. I don't like to necessarily say I'm religious because that's a horrible connotation nowadays. At the same time, I do believe in science and I believe in God. I believe that science and God are one and the same, but we can have that conversation on your next episode, Kendria.
Say that. Okay.
I know you hate that.
I really get into
what does that even mean? Okay.
To me, that's almost agnostic. Like you're not saying that I believe in one specific religion or teaching, but I believe that God is something. There is maybe some sort of higher power, and that may be science. That's agnostic.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
For me, for me, agnostic is you're saying the simplest thing is I don't know and I don't care. You may be right, you might not.
Well,
I don't know, but I do care.
That's a little different. Yeah.
And we kind of, me and you have kind of talked about this. You believe in an actual like heaven and hell situation.
Yeah, I do.
Pretty religious. That goes beyond spiritual. That's pretty religious.
Yeah.
But I hate just saying that I'm religious because you know how people.
Same way I hate saying I'm atheist because people are.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's so fucking shock value. You know what I mean?
Get away from my kids.
But we can explore that a little bit more on your next episode, whenever that is going to be. We got to schedule that soon. I know everybody who is listening and viewing loves you. I already know that.
Fun.
Do you want to, after we let her go, do you want to keep the show rolling?
Yeah,
for
we'll
just a little
keep it
bit?
going.
Okay.
But as for right now, Kendria, I would like for you to just plug whatever you want to plug. Shout out your Instagram, your social medias, all that stuff. Where can we find you?
Yeah. So right now, I'm in the process of releasing Drea Dare. So I don't even have a date on that yet. I've got a lot of projects going, actually. I have one coming up called The Human Mission, which is going to be a nonprofit for non-believers. Like, because with the believing aspect, you know, the thing is give, right? But I'm trying to just show in a way that that's not a religious concept. That's a human concept.
Agreed.
That empathy, you don't have to be religious to care for your fellow man. And so I want this to be non-believers giving back and stuff like that. So I've got a few projects underway. Right now, people can just follow my page, The Optimist Atheist. And you can find that or anything through my Instagram. You can just type in Kendria Godair and stuff pretty much pops up. But that's KendriaGodair. And Drea Dare will be coming soon, and I'll let you know about that next time. We'll have a talk about that.
Right. We'll put your information on the screen at the end of the episode. We appreciate you so much for joining us.
It was nice to meet you.
It was wonderful to meet you. Thanks for coming. It's been
all right. I had a good time, you guys. Definitely want to come back.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
We'll talk to you later, everybody. This has been Kendria.
All right. I'll see you. Have a good day.
See ya. All right.
So the dude with 3 toes.
The dude with 3 toes, bro. I know. Right?
Before we get anywhere, I do want to say, number one, shouts out to Kendria.
Shouts out to Kendria.
But number 2, today is also a pretty important episode for a couple of other reasons. Number one, as we're recording this, Joe Biden is being inaugurated today.
Being sworn in.
And also the day that this episode airs is your birthday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So happy birthday.
Woo!
Yeah.
Happy birthday to me, everybody. Go hit me up on social media. I'll be taking birthday congratulations all week. I forgot this was being
money.
Thanks for reminding me.
You could
yeah, definitely send money. My Cash App is what's the $sign? $RJSTEPS. There you go.
I was gonna say I don't know. I don't use Cash App. I use Venmo.
My Venmo.
Our Patreon.
Right.
No, wait, have we launched that yet?
Not yet, but
Okay,
we're
never mind.
within the month.
So
I've been working on it.
Sorry I said anything. Brandon keeps getting mad because we talk about it.
I know we talk about it. That's why I've been trying not to talk about it.
Yeah, so that one was my bad. Brandon. Shouts out to Brandon.
Yeah, great job. But yeah, anything else?
I feel like maybe there was some other stuff I wanted to cover today, but maybe it was just that. I don't have much to talk about on the inauguration as it's happening as we're recording, so I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and happy
J-Lo's
birthday.
performing. Thank you.
Oh, J-Lo's performing.
J-Lo and some other people.
Is that a thing? Do they perform at the inauguration ceremony?
Why are they performing? Is it? I was gonna ask you. Is that a thing?
I've never heard of that before. Like a Super Bowl halftime show. Like, we booked Beyonce. Like,
you know what? Didn't Obama book Beyonce for his inauguration?
I just said that as a joke.
I think Obama booked Beyonce.
That was true.
Who?
Let us know in the comment. Is this a thing that happens every 4 years?
Right. Who performed at?
Then again, I'm stupid. I always think to myself every year.
Obama's inauguration every year.
But yeah, when I think about the election, I'm like every year. But then I say it out loud, and I'm like, that doesn't happen every year. Yeah.
All right.
Last year's Olympics was better than this year.
Obama's inauguration. Damn, he had a lot of folks.
Oh, okay. So
Beyonce,
he had
Mary J. Blige,
John
Bon Jovi,
Garth Brooks, Sheryl Crow, Jesus, John Legend,
right.
John Mellencamp,
Shakira,
fuck.
Bruce Springsteen.
Springsteen even was it.
So I guess it's like the Grammys.
I guess that's what we do. I had no fucking idea.
I suppose. Damn, yo.
But
and I bet we missed J-Lo performing.
Yeah. So shouts out to J-Lo.
Shouts out to J-Lo.
Shouts out to everybody that wanted to get rid of the orange president. Because he's gone now.
It's cold in here. We're minus 45.
Really?
No, you get it?
Oh.
Minus 45. The president.
It's-
We're on 46 now.
Yeah.
Thank you. I can't take
But,
credit. I saw that on
you know,
Facebook.
I'm not stating my political opinion, but shouts out to everybody who got what they wanted this year, I guess, and to those who didn't, better luck next time. Or not.
Okay.
I don't know.
I didn't know where
Like
you
I
were
said,
going.
I'm not stating my political opinion. I'm just saying, you know, that's what happened this week. So,
Oh, before we go, I did want to say this. I was gonna say it for on the next episode, but for this episode, Nancy Pelosi, did you realize or did you find out that's not even, none of those were the right words? Have you heard that she wore the same outfit to Trump's second impeachment that she wore to his first impeachment? She is so fucking petty.
that's kind of funny,
love it.
though.
I love it. Nancy Pelosi is fucking dope, yo. I don't care what nobody says.
I was telling you earlier, I seen a Friday meme and he was like, they were on the porch and he was like, how you get fired a week before your last day?
True. It's your day off, Craig. Well, I guess that was enough.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, not enough, but
that is it for this week. I have been your hostess with the mostest, Trevin Reiser, aka the chosen one. I can't stop saying that.
So I'm realizing it's host with the most at the beginning, and at the end you turn into the hostess with the mostest.
I don't know. I just I have to keep bringing that back because I feel like I mistakenly said it the first time. But if I don't own it,
no, you got to own it.
Exactly.
You got to own it.
So I'm owning the shit out of it. You know, I have been your hostess with the mostest.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Follow me at the chosen one. Follow my TikTok at with 2 H's. The word UHH_what and the number 0. You can follow our parent company at Vision Media 1. That's VIZION Media. How you think it's spelled in the number 1. YouTube in the description. Check out all the new projects we have coming soon. And yeah.
And I was gonna make a joke, but you kept going and it fucking threw me off. Something. Oh yeah, your TikTok. He doesn't have a profile picture, guys. And I got on his ass earlier about that. So because I was looking for you, I was like, what the fuck?
Well, to be fair, when I started the TikTok, I wasn't sure if I was gonna reveal my identity on that account.
Gotcha.
And it's been mostly videos of like weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a lot of videos. Like one day I went to the grocery store and it was raining. Now, mind you, Utah's been in a drought for several years. We live in a desert. It is raining. There are laws on what time of day you can water your lawn. The grocery store did not have grass. Where they would have patches of grass in the parking lot, they had rocks. These motherfuckers had sprinklers on, watering the rocks in the desert in the rain. And I have a lot of videos like that, like Pizza Hut's fucking delivered me an empty box. So I just figured like that would be a good outlet for those kind of videos. I don't know where to post them. They're all taken in fucking vertical mode on the phone.
Sounds like you just have bad luck.
So
just put that shit on TikTok.
I just think it's fucking like funny shit.
No, I got
you seen my newest one?
I can't remember if I saw it.
It's the plastic bag.
No, I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna watch that one.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about me.
So he has a TikTok. Combo Series has a TikTok. It's Combo Series Podcast. We're starting to gain traction on TikTok, guys. We're putting more and more videos up. People are starting to like the clips. I edit them down a little bit differently for TikTok than I do other platforms. So we're starting to gain traction. So follow us on Combo Series Podcast on TikTok, Combo Series Podcast on Facebook, because that's where we post all the best shit. The memes, the jokes, the clips, all types of stuff. Instagram and everything else is Convo Series. And I keep saying this, but I promise you Snapchat is going to be up by February. I promise. I guess that's next week as this episode is airing.
Yes, sir.
So by next week, you guys are going to be able to search us on Snapchat. Go like and subscribe on YouTube, Convo Series Podcast on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, please. We are on the road to 100. We got like 3 new followers. I've been kind of like looking at that.
Right now we're almost to 50. So you know, it's been just over or almost a year.
Mm-hmm.
since we started the show, and most of our listeners have been audio listeners, but we have uploaded the videos to YouTube. So this year we're trying to focus more on growing that YouTube channel. So like we've said before, even if you don't watch the video and you just listen to audio every week, if you're already a supporter, you might as well go over to YouTube and just hit the subscribe button, because it's going to help us out.
Absolutely. If you want to show
appreciate
support
that.
for us, we really appreciate that. And like I said, just follow us, Combo Series, on all social media. I am Reg Travels on all social media. Go follow me on all that shit. And we appreciate you guys. We love the shit out of you.
And we will see you next week.
Peace.